Yeah, we can create nice looking Divi headers with our theme customizer, but there is limitations. This is where custom header design comes in. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to our WordPress backend by hovering over the name of the website, go to dashboard, and from there hover over Divi and we're going to select the Divi builder. As you can see here, we have the default website template. We're going to use this one to build our header, and I'm pretty sure you can notice the three options. We have add global header, add global footer, add global body. We're going to focus on the global header for this one. So we're going to say add global header, add from library. This is an option you can use to import your already designed header, but I want to show you how to build your custom header from scratch. So we're going to select build global header. Let's get started. We already have a section loaded by default. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add a row. To add a row, we click the green plus icon, add a new row. We need a 2-column row, and something like this will do. One large column and a second quarter size column. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a button. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a new module, and I want this module to be a call to action button. So we're going to search for button, add a button. We're going to say start project. That's the name of the button, the title of the button. And we're going to say the link. We want this to go to our contact page, okay, our contact section, okay, great. We want this button to look good. Obviously, we're going to go to button, use custom styles, enable custom styles. We want the button text to be black, right? Black. And we want the button background, as you can see here, to be yellow. Awesome. As you can see, we have a dark border. Okay, we're going to go to our border settings, button border. You can increase the border, decrease the border, and we're going to leave it at the default 2 pixels. Okay, so what I'm going to change, I'm going to change the border color. We change it to yellow. Now our border is yellow. And then we're going to go to radius. Okay, because I want a peel looking button. Our radius, button border radius, we can increase the pixels, make it 27. Okay, as you can see. And now I want to change that text a little bit, make it a little bit smaller so that it looks good, right? So button text size here on button options, we're going to decrease the button text size and make it a 16. All right, that looks good. Okay, hit save. Now we have our button module on our header. Let's just change the alignment a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and say module setting, design, and change the alignment and make it center aligned. Make it center aligned, or you can make it right aligned. Okay, let's make it right aligned and see how it looks. Okay, save. On new tab, I want to have our home page open. As you can see, we still have our default header, the one we customize with the WordPress customizer. Okay, fine. Right, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add my menu items. I'm going to add a new module. You just search for menu. Okay, boom. Your menu items are loaded. Okay, we're going to quickly go to design and go to layout and set this menu item to be center aligned. All right. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to menu text settings, and it's set to pop-ins, which is the default. Great. I want this menu to be all caps. All right, we're going to use menu font styles and enable this TT right here, and we have our menus all caps. Our menu colors, we want the active link color, the page we're on, to be highlighted with yellow. Okay, active link color, and our menu text color I want to be black. All right, great. Let's hit save. Awesome, looking good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to be adding our logo. Okay, we're going to go back to content. On this menu module, we can add our logo. We're going to add logo. We already have our logo loaded. This is the logo. Select our logo. Now you can see our logo, but it's pretty huge. Okay, this is why we're going to go back to design and go to sizing, logo width, and decrease the logo size. Awesome. Okay, let's make it 24. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to say left align the logo. As you can see, nothing happened. Don't worry about it. We're going to go to layout again and make it left aligned. All right, Now, as you can see, we have our logo and we have our menu items. Okay, awesome, looking good. And we're gonna text alignment for our menu item. We're gonna make it center aligned or right aligned so that there's a distance between the logo and our menu items. Okay, this is how it looks, but I'm pretty sure you can see there's a lot of padding here and we want to remove that. So we're gonna start with the section settings real quick. Go to design, go to spacing. Okay, and we're gonna link the top and bottom padding, and let's make it 5. Go back to the row, do the same thing, go to spacing. We're gonna link the top to bottom and make this one 0 padding, top to bottom. As you can see, that button is not aligned with these ones. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the button settings and spacing. We're gonna add top margin. Okay, all right, remember top margin, it's affecting the space outside the element. Okay, so by adding 18 pixels, we're adding 18 pixels from the top, creating distance. Okay, great. That 18, 19, 19, let's leave it at 18. We're gonna select save. Awesome. Okay, and now let's look at our home page. What you're going to notice, nothing has changed. We still have that default. So in order to make the changes, we're going to close this global header layout builder and save on the Divi theme builder page. Okay, save changes. Now that we've saved these changes, refresh. Now we have Dream Digital, menu items at the center, and a start project button. Let's say I want this to be transparent so that this image goes underneath the header. We can simply go back to our theme builder, go to our global header layout, and change the background color on the section. Okay, we're going to go background. We can make it yellow. Okay, as you can see, there is a color here underneath that menu module. We're going to go to settings on that menu module, go to background and remove that white. Okay, great. And we're going to go back again to section settings and remove the color completely. Okay, or let's just add white and make it transparent. Okay, let's push this transparency parameter to lower, 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 and lower. Let's hit save. Awesome, looking good, looking good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna enable the visual builder real quick. Double click on this hero section, go to design, go to spacing. So the difference with padding and margin, with padding you can only add, you can't do minus movements, right? But with margin we can. So I'm gonna say unlink this top and bottom margin of this hero section and say minus margin. Okay, as you can see, because we have a transparent, slightly transparent white background, now this image is underneath this header. Let's select save. Looking good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I want to select, hover over this top margin adjustment, select the mobile optimization icon by selecting the smartphone icon, go down to tablet view and see how that looks. Okay, great. Let's just increase the negative margin. Okay, manually this is how I would do it, and then add more top padding, okay, to create space for the content. All right, remember this is only affecting our tablet view. Okay, all right, add more 170 and go to mobile view, how it looks. Okay, all right, still looks good, but this button looks weird on our mobile view. So I'm gonna go back to the global header customizer, center align that button for mobile view. Okay, we're gonna select setting on the button module, go to design, go to alignment, hover over, don't click, hover over it until you see the smartphone icon, select on it, click on it and go to tablet view and we're going to center align the button for tablet view, and the setting goes down to the next device, which means it's the same for our mobile also. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this button and decrease the button size for mobile. Okay, so I'm going to go hover over it, select the smart icon, go to smartphone icon, go to tablet, decrease the size of the text. Okay, make it something like 14 for the tablet, and for our smartphone let's make it 12. Okay, let's make it 12. Okay, let's save it. So while I'm building, I'm cleaning up. Okay, another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to menu settings, go to our sizing, and want to mobile optimize the logo. Also, as you can see, it's too small, so we're going to go to tablet, increase it for the tablet view. All right, make it 32. Go to mobile, increase it for the mobile view. Okay, looking good. Let's hit save. Okay, here as you can see, there is a nice drop down. We can customize that drop down also by simply going to our drop down menu, and we're going to go to drop down menu, and we want this line height for our drop down menu background color. We can change it to black, to yellow, to white. We're going to leave it as white and make it slightly transparent. Okay, and go drop down menu line color. This is the dark line color. We're going to make it yellow. Okay, we're going to select save. Okay, drop down menu. Let's increase the color of it. Menu background. Okay, just yeah, perfect. Save. Awesome. All right, now let's look at our changes on our homepage. This is how our homepage looks now. Let's hover over it. Hashtag contact, and it scrolls down. Let's do the same thing for our header button also. The call to action is going to be hashtag contact. Okay, and make it capital letter like this button. Remember, you can just import this button. All right, awesome. Let's save the project. Like I said, you can always add. I saved this button in the previous tutorial. I'll save this button as a global. I can just add this one here. Go to add from library, and we have a CTA button here. Click on it and use that global button instead of creating one from scratch. Okay, simply click on settings, center align it, all that good stuff. So let's just delete this module right here and use this one. And I'm going to select settings, go to design, and spacing. What we added top margin of 18 pixel. So we're just going to disable the green global setting for this top margin so that it doesn't affect other buttons on the website. Okay, so we're going to add that 18 we added before, and we're going to look at it more on different devices. Okay, that's how it looks. That's how it looks. Okay, button settings, we go to button settings, the size of the text, we're gonna make it, we made it 14 and make it 12. This is to make sure that the menu looks great on all devices. Okay, all right, let's refresh the website. Nice. And let's look at the mobile optimization real quick and decrease it. Looking good. Drop down. It looks exactly how we preferred. We prefer it. Okay, we can just do another minus margin for our. All right, looking good. Now we can save our work. Let's say you want to be able to access this header design when you're building other websites. You can simply go to this down arrow right here and save to your Divi library. Header design 1. Okay, and then save this to your Divi Cloud. This means you can just log in your Divi Cloud when you're building a client website and you're looking for the same design. Instead of doing it from scratch, save it that way, or save it locally by using these two arrows, this up and down portability arrow. Click on it and say custom, or just header 1. Let's just write the name. You can write anything, and we're going to say export the JSON file. Okay, you can export this JSON file to a preferred folder and just drag and drop it to your global header layout section. Save it. Ta-da, you have the same design on a new website. You can just customize it to that brand's guideline. Okay, and if you think this video was worth your time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping more WordPress tutorial videos in the future. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.